Hello, my name is Stephen Moran, and on today's video, I'd like to talk to you about how to create generational wealth for you and your families, utilizing cryptocurrency and NFTs, and at the same time, helping charities, nonprofits, and foundations serve their community better. Now, before we get started, I'd like you to fast forward in your mind to 6 months from today. And as you're sitting there 6 months from today, you pull out your phone. You look at your digital wallet, and you notice tokens appearing and balances growing. And you remember that yesterday you looked at your phone in your digital wallet and you saw tokens appearing and balances growing. And you smile knowing that tomorrow you're going to see more tokens appearing and your balances growing. How can that happen with an NFT? Well, that's exactly what I'm here to explain to you today. But first, let me tell you how I got here. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was the summer of 1991, and I was taking my 2 young children to my parents' house for a swim. As we approached the front door, we heard my mom crying hysterically. When I burst through the door, my mom looked at me and said, "Steve, what are we going to do?" And she handed me the letter. It was a certified letter from the insurance company, and it stated, "We will no longer be covering any medical coverage for your son, Ken, as you've reached the $1 million allowable by his medical insurance." Ken looked at me and said, "Steve, am I going to die?" See, Ken was on life support. He needed nursing care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, or he would die. Ken was diagnosed with Duchenne's muscular dystrophy when he was 10 years old, and the doctors at Stanford told my parents, "It's quite likely that your son is not going to live to be 18 years old." But Ken was tough. He lived to be 45 years old, but he spent 23 years on a ventilator, on life support. Unfortunately, charities and nonprofits don't always get the money to the families that need it the most. They seem to spend 75 to 80% of their time raising money instead of serving their communities. And for the last 30 years, I've been trying to figure out how we could leverage existing technologies and solve this problem. And we finally figured it out. Let me explain. When businesses want to raise more money and reach more customers, they'll often do what's called an IPO, or initial public offering, which made me think, what if we could do something like that for charities, nonprofits, and foundations? But instead of using stock, we use cryptocurrency and NFTs. Here's how it works. We create what we like to call tokens of appreciations for the charities, nonprofits, and foundations. They will issue some of these tokens of appreciation to the founders and some of their preferred benefactors. Then we'll allow their community to purchase these tokens of appreciation before they reach the general public on our exchange. Think of it like a mini IPO. And then we allow the general public to purchase these tokens of appreciation, which will typically fill their coffers with tens of hundreds of millions of dollars. So now they've sold their supply of tokens of appreciation. How are we going to continue to support their cause? Well, these tokens do unbelievable amounts of daily trading volume. I'm sure you've all heard of Dogecoin, the meme coin that was started as a practical joke, has no utility and does absolutely nothing. Well, Dogecoin has averaged about $1 billion a day in trading volume for the last couple of years. So, do you think if we found a charity that had a vibrant community of hundreds of thousands or even millions of supporters that have been supporting them for decades, do you think they could do the same kind of daily trading volume as Dogecoin? Well, if they did, this is what it'd look like. $1 billion a day in trading volume, our fee is 1%, which equals $10 million. We immediately credit 10% of their transaction fee via smart contracts directly back to that charity's main wallet. So 10% of 10 million is $1 million a day, every single day, that would be going back to that charity's main wallet like clockwork. What if they only did 10% of what Dogecoin did? That'd still be $100,000 a day, which is $35,600,000 a year, each and every year, going over and over again back to their main wallet. I think they'd be pretty happy with that kind of recurring revenue, don't you? But before we go any further about the NFTs, it's important to know that we created a token to memorialize my brother Ken. This token was created on the Binance Smart Chain, and the token's symbol is wheels. Now, it's really important that this token succeeds. So we've said from the very beginning, we've got to create utility. How can we make people want to hold on to this token? We thought, what if we took 20% of the profits from our cryptocurrency exchange and our NFT marketplace, and we paid those profits out daily in Wheels tokens to Wheels tokens holders in direct proportion to the amount of tokens that they own. That way, if they sell some today, they won't get as many. That problem figured out. Now let's talk about how you can use what we've created to create generational wealth for you and your family. We've created 3 series of NFTs: the gold, the diamond, and the platinum. We'll start with the gold. I'm going to show you this quick little 4-minute video that'll kind of show you exactly how the gold works. What is the TOAX NFT? It's kind of like a membership into a very exclusive club. If you're a golfer, think Augusta National, where they play the Masters every year. That level of exclusivity. I'll tell you why in a minute. But first, let me tell you how. TOAX, or Token of Appreciation Exchange, is a cryptocurrency exchange and NFT marketplace that's transforming charities, nonprofits, and foundations into economies with a single button. Let me explain. Someone goes to a charity's website, clicks on the Donate Now button, and makes a $1,000 donation. If that charity has our Easy button installed, as soon as they make that donation, they'll see a pop-up window that asks, "Would you like to receive 1,000 of the charity's tokens of appreciation as a way of saying thank you?" If they say yes, they're given instructions how to proceed and collect their tokens. So now, they've made a $1,000 donation and they've received 1,000 of the charity's tokens of appreciation that could one day be worth a lot more or a lot less, but the price of the token isn't important. What is important are 2 things: smart contracts and daily trading volume. A smart contract is a vehicle that allows TOAX, or the Token of Appreciation Exchange and NFT Marketplace, to automatically send a small percentage of each transaction back to the charity's main wallet with no human intervention at all. So once it starts, it never stops. And because people love to speculate, these tokens of appreciation do incredible amounts of daily trading volume. You've all heard of Dogecoin, right? The meme token that was started as a practical joke, has no utility, and does absolutely nothing. Dogecoin has averaged about $1 billion a day in trading volume over the last couple of years. So, if you get a real charity with a real cause and a real community, do you think that they could do at least 1/10 of what Dogecoin has done? So instead of $1 billion a day, they're only doing $100 million a day in trading volume. If they did, that would be $100,000 each and every day, automatically like clockwork, going directly back to that charity's main wallet. That's $35,600,000 in additional donations, year after year after year. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But wait, it's about to get a whole lot cooler. See, as a TOAX NFT owner, you are automatically a member of the TOAX Club. And every member of the TOAX Club shares in 2% of the profits from the TOAX Exchange and NFT Marketplace. So if we brought on a charity that does $100 million in daily trading volume, that equals $1 million in daily trading fees. 2% of that is $20,000 divided by 10,000 NFTs is $2 a day for each NFT. Under that scenario, with 100 customers, it would be $200 a day for each NFT you own. 10% of the TOAX NFTs are bonus NFTs, which are visually identifiable by a bright gold wheelchair on the NFT. The bonus NFTs share in an additional 5% of the profits from the TOAX Exchange and NFT Marketplace. So under that same scenario, 5% equals $50,000 a day divided by 1,000 bonus NFTs equals $50 a day for each bonus NFT. With 100 identical customers, that would be $5,000 a day for each bonus NFT that you own. Our mission is to transform not 1, not 100, but at least 10,000 communities into economies over the next 5 years. The TOAX Club is unlike any other exclusive club in the world. Why? Other exclusive clubs will charge you a large fee each and every month, whether you use the club or not. Where the TOAX Club will instead pay you a fee every day, forever. The more we give, the more you get. Membership definitely has its privileges. Become a member of the TOAX Club today by purchasing a TOAX NFT while they last at www.toax.io. Now let's talk about our gold level NFTs. There are 10,000 gold level NFTs, and the cost is 5 BNB tokens each. Each gold level NFT is represented by an image of my brother in the wheelchair, and there are 10,000 different variations of this image. But we wanted to do more. We wanted to make sure that everyone that purchases one of these gold level NFTs is going to make money from that purchase. So we decided to share 2% of the gross revenue from our cryptocurrency exchange and NFT marketplace. But wait, Also, there are 1,111 of these NFTs, or what we call bonus NFTs. And each of these bonus NFTs is visually identifiable by a bright gold wheelchair that my brother will be sitting in. And each of these bonus NFTs will share an additional 5% of the gross profit from our cryptocurrency exchange and NFT marketplace. Each gold level NFT comes with 2,022 of the Wheels tokens, and there are approximately 7,000 gold level NFTs available. Now let's talk about the diamond level NFTs, which cost $100,000. As you can see from the image on the right, this is what we call an evolving NFT. It starts very small, and as your returns come in every single day, the tree continues to grow until you've received 100% of your money back, at which time you have a full fruit-bearing tree. It even changes colors with the seasons. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Now, each diamond level NFT shares 5% of the gross revenue from our cryptocurrency exchange and NFT marketplace. There are 1,000 diamond level NFTs. Each diamond level NFT also comes with 1 million Wheels tokens. Under the scenario we talked about earlier, with the community doing $1 billion in daily trading volume, that would be paying out $500,000 a day. $500,000 a day divided by 1,000 NFTs means each diamond NFT would receive $500 per day, every day, paid out via smart contracts directly to your wallet, with everything on the blockchain verifiable. Now let's talk about our platinum level NFTs. These NFTs cost $1 million. Got a similar picture as the diamond level NFTs. Now these also share 5% of the gross revenue from our cryptocurrency exchange and NFT marketplace, but there are only 111 platinum level NFTs. And each platinum level NFT also comes with 10 million Wheels tokens. Once again, under the scenario we talked about earlier, with the community doing $1 billion in daily trading volume, that would be paying out $500,000 a day. $500,000 a day divided by 111 platinum NFTs means each platinum NFT would receive $4,504 per day approximately, every day, paid out via smart contracts every day directly to your wallet, with everything on the blockchain and verifiable. Remember when I opened, I asked you to imagine it was 6 months from now, and you were looking at your phone and looking in your digital wallet, and you kept seeing tokens appearing and your balances growing. That's your wallet, but it's also going to help your children, and it's going to help their children, and it's going to help the charities. If you want to purchase our gold NFTs, please visit dapp.toax.io/buy/, or you can visit our website, www.toax.io. If you're interested in either the diamond or platinum NFTs, please visit www.mostvaluablenft.io. Thank you so much for your time.